Alright, g'day folks. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. Now, those of you that are familiar with our videos will know that we've got the HB R1001 Wilderness Beluga. That's a mouthful. On the bench with us today. Now, as you'll know, we've been hawking this around the trails, over the rocks for the last 12 months, and today I'm going to give it a bit of a 12-month look over, see if there's any damage to the chassis that I haven't seen yet. Now, right, when this rig was released a little over a year ago now, there was a lot of interest, to be fair, on YouTube and whatnot, and people getting them. They bear a passing resemblance. I'll use the word passing, but they bear a good resemblance to a popular crawler rig out there that is just 3-4 times the price of this. When this was released, it was around about the £200 mark, but now you can pick them up for less than 150 quid. But are they still worthy? What are you getting for your money? Now, a lot of people shy away from the cheaper Chinese end of the spectrum, but I don't know. This has had a hard life for the last 12 months. Our videos that we've released over that period are testament to that. Check them out. This has been up, down. It has taken some mighty slams. And what kind of breakages have we seen over the last 12 months? And I've got to say, chassis-wise, this thing is bulletproof. I have taken absolutely no damage to the chassis over the last 12 months whatsoever. It's mucky. Not gonna lie, I don't offer it a great deal of maintenance. You know, I take it out on the dirty trails, it comes back. If it's lucky, it'll get a hose down. But then it gets put on the shelf and, you know, it comes out a week later, a few days later, and it goes through the same again. Now, electronics wise, I'm running the same stock micro shifter servo for the gears. That's the same servo. I have changed out the steering servo. I'm not going to lie, this steering servo, the stock steering servo, packed up, I'm going to say about 4 weeks ago. You know, that took a hell of a lot of abuse before it finally packed up. It probably wasn't the best. Certainly wasn't the strongest out of the box. I can't remember. I don't know, maybe about 15 kilogram servo, maybe. I might be wrong. It gave me a good 11 months service before it finally packed up, and I've got a 35 kilogram servo in there now, all metal geared, and that's so much better. The motor isn't the stock motor. It isn't the stock motor, but there was absolutely nothing wrong with it when I pulled it. I just had a Holmes Hobbies Crawlmaster motor, 35 turn as well as the stock motor was. I just fiddled. I changed the motor, but I'm going to be replacing that very shortly. That's starting to make some strange noises now. So I'm going to pull that one out and I'm going to replace it with another motor. I've got a 29 turn job to put in there just for that bit of extra gusto. The stock 60 ampere SC is faultless, absolutely faultless. Now that has been submerged, it's been bashed, 3S, no problem whatsoever. That's took some abuse as well, and that's worked out fine. In here you've got the receiver and the lights. Again, no issue, it's been submerged. I haven't had any transmitter issues, so nothing to report there. The on-off switch did come unstuck from around the back there, but other than that, there is absolutely no damage to this whatsoever. Absolutely no damage. Now, the dampers feel like they may have leaked all their oil out by now, so I'm going to strip one of them off, check the oil, re-oil that, But, you know, we're talking 12 months now. We're talking 12 months of hard abuse this thing has taken. And for what is considered a cheap Chinese knockoff cheapie, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to see any reason why I'd want to part with something for 3 or 4 times as much money. Now, I have been given a lot of thought, don't get me wrong, to get myself a new rig for the trails. But then I keep coming back to this and thinking, well, if I get a new rig, this is going to lay redundant. And it's too good just to sit redundant on the shelf pretty much all year round. Now, I'll get to the body. Let's get to the body now. Now, the body itself, I have mentioned on numerous occasions that this truck has taken a fair few knocks. Now, you'll see in the videos that this has rolled down 20, 30 foot banks, and it's not without taking its toll, to be fair. The rear lights have pushed in. We've got some splittage to the back. We've got a hole there, and I think there's the plastics have split there as well, and one of the light wires has come out of its little 4-pin plug there. Now I should be able to sort that out, because I really don't want to be buying a new light kit. But body shells can be bought for it, and they cost about 40 quid. It'll probably weigh in more like 50 in total once tax and shipping is added on, but I don't know. I think at the minute I'm just going to repair with a bit of gaffer tape around there, and we'll just get another 12 months out of it. But all the clips, everything is still in place how it should be. I think most of the damage really to the back end was incurred because I took the spare wheel off. So now the back of the model takes all the damage instead of the spare wheel, but so really that's self-inflicted. So other than just being filthy, it is what it is. It is what it is. So damage wise, after 12 months of hard abuse on what is considered a low-end cheap rig, it's spot on. The drive shafts, no issues at all. All the bearings still feel smooth. Now, well, I've searched online. Parts for these are readily available on places like AliExpress. You've got to wait a couple of weeks, but parts are readily available. But thus far I've not needed anything yet. The only thing I can't find is a dedicated bearing set, replacement bearing set for it. Now, could I use a bearing set for a TRX4? I don't know. That'll be a gamble on buying, but I'm going to have a look at the bearings. I will strip it down. I'm not going to do that on video. I've got some other stuff to do, but I'm going to check the oil in the shocks. I'm going to break open the portals and just make sure everything's groovy in there, give it a bit of grease, what have you. I've got a 550 29 turn motor to go in there as well, and I'm going to be changing the Rocky JC Concepts tyres now. Now winter's upon us again, I'm going to be getting the Hyrax type. These are All-Star Hobby Hyrax type tyres, super soft, super grippy. So I'm going to spend a long time splitting these rims and getting these tyres on. But that is that. So there we go, 12-month damage report for the HB R1001 Wilderness Beluga. And this thing is bomb-proof. It really is bomb-proof. But don't take my word for it. I'll leave the link in the description to our crawler playlist, and you feel free to go back and check out some of the videos with this over the rocks, up and down trails, through water. It takes it all in its stride. and it's capable, super capable. Couple of changes need to be made, mind, but it's namely just decent tyres. Just decent tyres and a bit of weight up front. Just enough weight just to keep the front end down. And this thing is super capable. But I'm waffling, so I've got stuff to do. I'm going to leave you to it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.